Alrighty, welcome back to Tabletop Phoenix. I got another deck profile. Basically, this is my updated Trickstar deck. You might notice some Melodious stuff. That's because I am trying out Melodious with Trickstar. So far, I'm really liking it. The Melodious stuff is really good. It's a self-contained engine, but it also happens to pair well with the Trickstar stuff. So yeah, we'll just kind of hop right into it. I think if I had played this at the regional instead, I would have done way better. Maybe. So we got 3 refrain and 3 couplet. Refrain searches couplet on summon, and then couplet can reveal when she's added to special another Melodious. So if we have another refrain or even another couplet, or no, sorry, level 4 or lower. So if we have a refrain, we can just special that out. And that gives us 2 material for like Beyond the Pendulum or something. Then we can scale the couplet and then search for Melodious Concerto, and then we can fuse and then set up our scale and just go crazy. Like the amount of advantage that just refrain on her own gets you is completely bonkers. Like I don't know what the hell they were thinking. But those are the only Melodious in the main deck. Just 6. Anything else I feel like would be kind of bricky. Or at least a little more awkward. So we got 1 Lilybell, 3 Lycoris, 3 Candina, and the 1 Corobane still. The Trickstar lineup doesn't really change, just because there's... I did think about a second Lilybell or Corobane, but because I'm not playing a quote-unquote pure build anymore, I think it's probably not as necessary. For hand traps, we got 3 Droll and 3 Ogre. Ash didn't really feel all that good during the tournament, and it hasn't really felt good in the main deck, at least for a while. So I definitely think I'm currently siding it. Maybe it's not the right call to side it, I don't know. But it does feel a bit weak right now, because Snake Eye can benefit off of it more than it hurts them, and Tempai Dragon just do not care, and Voiceless Voice have so many different points of, like, searching from the deck that, like, it doesn't matter what you Ash. And again, like, Ash by itself just does not feel all that strong, but, like, Ogre feels really strong on a lot of things, because it permanently removes the card, and on continuous and field spells and stuff, they just don't get anything, which is really good. And then Droll Blanket stops the entire turn for searching. Droll is also actually a win con in this deck because of Reincarnation, so that's always really good. For spells, we've got 1 Concerto. We only ever need to play 1. It is a hard once per turn, but if a Melodious Fusion, as it leaves the field, is sent to grave while this is in grave, we can place this on the bottom of the deck and draw 1. So it's always going to put itself back into the deck and replace itself, which is just free value. We have a double summon, and the reason I put double summon is that if we have both Candina and Refrain, I can access both of them in the same turn, and that gets both of the engines going. I can also get this off of Triple Tactics Thrust, and just, like, even opening it, like, usually, like, the few times I've seen it with testing so far, it has not been dead. So I do think this is actually good. Maybe later down the line I take it out for something else. I don't know yet. I'm still testing. We got the 1 Terraforming, the 1 Thrust. This is supposed to be Chicken Game. I do not have a copy of Chicken Game right now. I don't know where they are. Nobody has them in my locals right now, so I'm probably gonna have to order one. But Chicken Game has been really good so far. It gives a little more utility at Terraforming. I am also considering set rotation, and I'm also even considering Dragon Ravine and Destrudo, because then just I can make Fairy Dragon, pop Dragon Ravine or Chicken Game, and search for Light Stage, and then I can, like, special a like Refrain from hand and get the combo going. I'd still have Fairy Dragon, so the combo doesn't quite work, but it's something, you know. Or, like, if I already have the Concerto. Excuse me. So those are the one-ofs. Sorry. We got 3 triple tactic talents. I don't know why I played 1. 3 of this card is really good. I like being able to see it more, and like being able to take monsters with it is ridiculously good. Like I was playing against Goblin Riders, and I managed to take a Gossip Shadow, and so then it just insulated my plays, and he's like, you know what, you got this. So yeah, triple tactics is really good. And also we are playing 3 Ostinato. This plus Candina is really strong. Because like this, into all the Melodious stuff, um, it baits out a ton of interaction, and then like I can just normal Candina and get reincarnation. If we have Droll, we win anyway. So like Ostinato is really good. Light stage, we just play 3 of this. It's not even once per turn, so we can get 3 searches in one go. We really want to. I don't know why that's not once a turn, but you know, hey, that's all the spells. And then for traps, it's still 3 imperm and 3 reincarnation. These just feel really good. Reincarnation's honestly, like, even on its own, it's not bad. The graveyard effect's also, like, always relevant, I feel, like, more than you would give it credit for. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure OCG still has reincarnation at 1, which I think is hilarious. But that is the main deck. Currently, it is actually at 40 now, so that's another good thing about this build. I actually got it down to 40. There's still a lot that I want to try out, but I kind of figured I'd, do a proper deck to follow up, today's, or I recorded it on Sunday and I uploaded it on Monday. But for extra deck, we've got 1 Schuberta. She's a triple DD Crow. So like in certain matchups going second, Ostinato is just like, I'm gonna soul release your graveyard. If we already have like combo or whatever. And then we play 2 Baka. I don't know how to pronounce it. Mostly the second one is like, if our first combo gets interrupted partway through, we can just make another one with another Ostinato or Concerto. So I did think about running a rank 7 like Odd Eye's Absolute Dragon with Odd Eye's Vortex, but that just feels really weird to do. So I think just playing these for link material is really good. And as for what I'm doing with the Melodious combo, we've got Vista Dweller, Baguska, Consort of Pleiades. So usually we can get 2 Refrain and 2 Couplet for Xyz material after all the link plays. So we can either make Dweller or Baguska, and then we can use the 2 couplets for Pleiades. Pleiades is super good. Like, I don't know that he's really easy to deal with. We also have a Sky Crisis and a Zeus. I initially took Typhon out, just because I thought, excuse me. I thought I didn't really need it, but then like it immediately came up, so I'm like, okay, we're putting this back in. Like, just if they do set up a bunch of negates, having the Typhon is really good. We're also playing a Herald of Mirage Light. So this guy is a spell trap negate by sending a fairy from hand to grave. The rest of the effect doesn't really matter. If he's destroyed by an opponent's card and sent to grave, you get to search for a ritual monster and or ritual spell from the deck, which is good, but we're not playing rituals here. Though if we were playing Voiceless Voice, that would be really good there too. We got the 1 Masquerena, we've got Beyond the Pendulum. Beyond the Pendulum's like such a broken card. Like the double pop is also really relevant. We've got SP Little Knight, Exceed the Pendulum. Exceed makes Beyond even better. I also... Wait, is the summon... Yeah, the summon from hand or grave is a quick effect. I don't know why that's a quick effect, but it is. And then the last 2 links we've got are Appaloosa and Access Code. I thought about running like Zealantis or something else, but I think these 2 are fine. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm yawning so much. I'm tired. Um, but yeah, no, I think I've got the extra deck all ironed out. Herald of Mirage Lights is probably the only flex spot right now. Maybe Nightmare Phoenix or Nightmare Unicorn is better. I'm not sure. But Herald of Mirage Lights definitely seems really good. Not sure I would want to change anything else. And then for the side deck, obviously this is definitely situational, depending on what you're playing and like what your matchups are expected to be. But we got 3 Crow and 3 Ash. Again, I feel like Crow. So I was citing Shifter. Anytime I cited Shifter in at the event, it never came up. I never drew it, even when I did cite all 3. Crow is obviously better in this build because we're playing some Pendulum stuff. We can't Shifter our Pendulum stuff because it just ruins it. So Crow being what it is, it's a lot more flexible as well, I feel like. And apparently there's some interactions I wasn't aware of that make Crow a lot better against, what is it? Voiceless Voice. It's like when they Trios Hierarchia to Tribute Diviner, you tribute as cost, so if you Crow the Diviner's not in grave where it needs to be to activate, so it just completely fizzles. It never gets a chance to activate, which is really cool. Also being able to like banish a low from grave, or the Saphira, the level 6, so they don't get the ritual summon, that's also really strong. So yeah, definitely think Crow would have been a lot more useful, assuming I actually got to see it. This hasn't really changed. We got the Duster, Lightning Storm, and 3 Cosmic, and 3 Evenly. There are things I want to put in the side as well, but space is tight. And I don't know what to take out. Maybe if I bump Ash back to the main, then I'll have 3 more spots. I want to try. I didn't really like Dimensional Barrier. It did do some things, but it wasn't a lot. Simul Archfiend, I got a playset of today, so I might try that out. But I don't know what to take out at the moment. So it's more just me speculating onto what exactly we can do with the deck. Definitely still gonna be testing it some more, but I'm really enjoying this so far. I didn't think it would mesh quite so well. Obviously, I wish I could do a redo on the regional, but it is what it is, so we're stuck with it, which is fine. But I think I'm gonna try and get to some bigger locals out of town, and as soon as there's like an OTS championship, I'm gonna try and go to one of those. Like stuff like that. I want to test it in more competitive environments, because my locals isn't like entirely casual, but I would say it's more casual than it is competitive most of the time. Which if you're just looking to have fun, play games, it's fine. But if I am going to nationals, I do need to test in more serious play groups. So, getting to other places and testing and everything there definitely is a big step. I don't really like testing online. Oh my god, I'm sorry. So my main reason with not liking testing online is paper play is never going to be like replicatable for like the feel of cards, like and also just seeing your opponent, talking with your opponent, like it's not the same. Even like through Discord, it's not the same for me. So, but also like Edapro tends to just crash, or like I get disconnected. And, like, getting disconnected is, like, the word. Like, I tried doing a remote duel once, a remote duel regional tournament, and, like, at the time, I was living with my ex. Not gonna get into that. But the internet there was like so finicky. I had to drop after the first round because I kept lagging so bad. And apparently, if you got disconnected for whatever reason, no matter how long, you would just get a game loss, which is like, it was really frustrating. But yeah, my internet's a little better, but it's still not like I still get disconnected here playing on Edit Pro. So remote duel stuff is not going to be feasible, even if I actually liked dealing with remote duel stuff. It's got its own set of like problems. So yeah, I'll have to update. I might try and record some stuff. I don't know. But I'm still here. I'm still kicking. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Got any feedback? Any suggestions? Maybe like, oh, should I run first movement solo as well? I don't really want to run first movement solo because it's like $30. Because it's only had the one reprint in the special the super edition of new challengers or next challengers or whatever. Yeah, so it's like there's not really a proper reprint for it, like not even a common. So yeah, I'm not paying for that. Like the only person I know that has one, and I could trade for it, but like it's one. I'm not going to be able to do anything with one. Even the regional didn't have any like in the vendors. Like the vendors didn't have any copies of First Movement Solo. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's that good anyway. It conflicts with Ostinato. I guess it's effectively the same thing as Ostinato. Yeah, I don't like it. If I was playing pure Melodious, obviously that'd be totally different. I'd like to consider pure Melodious, but again, first movement solo is like $30. I'm not sure what a pure build really looks like either. I have seen some deck profiles, but I haven't like watched them. I just saw them while looking for other things. So I might check some out, see what the decks look like, and if I can actually play the deck, like if I can actually get it. Like a friend has a set of like Bloom Diva and some of the other fusions. Like I don't know what happened to. I know I had a bunch of Melodious stuff, and I have no idea what happened to it. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for this. If you like the video, like and subscribe. You want to see more, all that fun stuff. I'm open to feedback as well. This is far from a idealized build. Like I want to get 2 more thrust. I want to try out set rotation, maybe with the Valance field spells or Gateway to Chaos. Dragon Dream with Destrudo sounds really fun. Even if it doesn't quite mesh into the regular lines, I think just being able to like do that at the end of the Melodious combos and then get the Trickstar stuff going as well is really cool. But also extra deck space is super tight, so it's like, how do I fit everything? How do I make all these pieces work together? So I'll be playing around with this for sure. I'm having a blast. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.